Morning students. Today we are going to study the topic distinction between marketing and sales. Dear students, about sales and selling process we have already discussed. Sales starts, or we can say sales is a process where which starts with the product and ends after the transferring of the product, means goods. But when we talk about marketing is a very wide term. It, sales all itself comes under marketing. Marketing does not start with the product. It starts much before the product. Much before means even when the idea of the product comes in the mind of the person who is going to launch the product, who is going to go for any of the production. Marketing starts there. Marketing and ends marketing even after the sales. It goes on, it continues even after the sales. Even after the sales means after sales service, ASS, is also coming under marketing. So marketing is a very wide term, but sales is a narrow term. Sales itself comes under marketing. Now we are going to study the difference between marketing and sales on different basis, which is given in your book. First is scope. So total system consisting planning, pricing, promoting, distributing. Planning, pricing, promoting, distributing. Everything comes under marketing. There is a wide scope of marketing. And sales is a part of marketing, involving only persuasion and directing flow of products to customers. Means persuade the customers and sell the products to them. This is only the work of sales. But marketing starts with the planning and continues even after sales. Second, which we discussed just now, beginning. So marketing begins much before the goods are produced, because to understand the needs and wants of the customers, to understand the requirement of the market, which the process of marketing starts. Begins after the, and sales begins after the goods are produced. Sale is made when the goods are produced. Third, end. Marketing ends does not end even after the sale of the goods. And sale ends when the product and goods are transferred in the hands of customer. Next is orientation. It is customer oriented. Marketing is customer oriented. The aim of being marketing is to satisfy the needs of the buyers. Whosoever is buying the product, if his want and needs are satisfying, this is the aim of marketing. But sales, the aim of sales is to increase the sales volume only. Means understanding the needs or satisfying the needs of the seller. Next, focus on long-term growth and profitability of the business. The focus of marketing is the long-term growth and profitability of the business. But the focus of selling is short-term and only the maximization of profit. Next, means which are used. It is an integrated approach. It integrates all things, planning, distributing, everything it integrates. But in sales, only persuasion and promotion takes place. The objective of marketing is earning profit through the satisfaction of customers. And here the motive is profit through increase of sales volume. Means the Marketing aims at earning profit, but with the satisfaction of customer. Means customer satisfaction is at the top. But here sales volume is at the top. Sale is to be increased. Customers are to be satisfied, but sale is to be increased or profit is to be earned only via increasing of sales volume. Next principle. Marketing is caveat vendor. Vendor means the seller. The seller has to be aware is the principle of marketing. But in selling, the buyer has to be aware. Caveat emptor. Caveat vendor, caveat emptor. Let the seller be aware means seller has to be aware. Here buyer has to be aware. Now next we are going to study the topic qualities of a good salesman. What are the qualities a salesman consists that we are going to discuss here in this under this topic. First is good physique. A good salesman must be a cheerful in nature. He must have a good health, good appearance so that he can persuade the customer. He is able to sell the product to the customer. Customer will only listen when he is a person who is of cheerful nature, who is having good health, good physique. Then only customer will listen. And he must be sincere towards his work. If he is not sincere, people will not listen to him. Next, knowledgeable. Only a knowledgeable salesperson can understand the needs of the customer, and he can better judge whether this person can become our potential customer or not. That can be judged only by a good salesman who is having good knowledge and sound memory. This is also one of the qualities which must have to a good salesman. Good keen observation, alert mind, sharp memory, and the ability to judge people are necessary for a successful salesman. Self-confidence, far-sightedness, persuasive skill, and initiative are equally important for a good salesman. So here this topic also ends. So dear students, we discussed today the difference between marketing and sales. Marketing is a wider term, sales is a narrow term. This is one of the important topics, has been asked several times. And next is qualities of a good salesman. If definitely you will get a good question, or one question at least of 5 marks out of these two topics. In last 10 years question papers, I have seen that at least one question of 5 marks is asked out of these two. So here this topic ends. In our next lecture we will be discussing about different other topics. Till then, thank you, goodbye.